We trampled a small area, avocet turned up, and we thought this is validation of what we're doing. We're creating the habitat exactly as we want. It only took us an hour, and we left. There's just 5 of us, and we left. 2 days later, another avocet turned up. The photographers came down, photographs of both birds could prove they were different birds. So it's 2 avocets, first in 50 years, on the marsh that we just cleared. When we turned up with a bigger group, we couldn't get onto the marsh because the avocet was still here, and we didn't want to frighten that away. So we went up there and created that piece of marsh, and that took us about an hour. And created a whole new habitat, and of course straight away birds have started using that as well, because we need to maintain this. If it's left to its own devices, it will regrow and then we'll lose it.
Incredible to see this habitat in the winter. It's both bleak, beautiful, but also an amazing place for birds and other wildlife, even down to rare insects that are living in the reeds.
We're trying to manage the marsh to make it more attractive to more forms of life. So at the moment we're working on encouraging wading birds or birds that are migrating to stop off here when they're en route to their nesting grounds next spring, and then on return to overwintering grounds. But there's also ducks and gulls and geese and many other birds that come here for the winter. They depend on this as a winter refuge. And then in the summer, lots of birds also come here to breed. So we get birds coming from as far away as the Kalahari Desert that come and raise their young here before turning around and flying back to the Kalahari Desert for Christmas.
I mean, it is absolutely incredible when you consider this is within the boundaries of Reading Borough. It's an amazing habitat. The council, obviously, you've been talking to them about how much they can do more to support. They're doing some work already. Paul, I don't know if you want to say a word as a local
absolutely.
councillor.
I'm the ward councillor for Coley, which covers this unbelievable area, actually, which we really want, obviously, the public to sort of learn more about, because some of the habitats here and also some of the birds and the wildlife are unique, and they're unique because of the nature of the wetlands here and the whole area. So we have got some funding to do some work here to do that. We're going to work with Adrian and all the other fantastic volunteers to make it happen.
Well, thank you very much, and hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And if you do get to see some wildlife, Reading is blessed to have such incredible wild spaces within our borough, and do take a moment to have a look at some birds or other wildlife if you get a chance.